Hi and welcome back to my channel. So this video is not going to be hunky-dory related. It is going to be wedding invitations that I am doing for my brother's wedding, which is August this year. And Karen Fletcher asked if I would be doing these on my channel. So I've spent a few hours this afternoon just cutting invitations and bits and pieces out that I needed to put onto the invitation, so it's taken me quite a while to do a few of these things. And so I was just having a drink, I've got a really dry mouth. So the colour combis that I have got are here. So I have green, yellow, blue, purple and pink. So for this cut out bit on the front, I've used these heart dies and this heart die. So the heart die is there, that one, and the middle bit for this is, let's see if I can find the right one, I think it's this one. So it's this one cut out onto there for them. So I don't cut all of them out this afternoon. And then I have these little hearts here out of coordinated colours, so they're going to be sitting on top of one another like so, using these two smaller hearts. So that's the two hearts that I've used to make the hearts that are going to go onto the front. I did make one just to show my brother and his fiance how they're going to be put together. So this is the kind of thing that's going to be going on, with a bit of ribbon there and then some gems around it, and then the corresponding insert like this on the inside like that, and then on here is going to be where the information is for the actual wedding itself and the reception. So that is that. And then I have corresponding ribbons. So I have the blue, the lilac, the yellow, the pink, the green, and then the gems that are for this one are here. So I've got two bags of them ones and then one of them at the moment. So that is that. And then all my bits for the invitations that are going to go on the front. Okay, I'm just going to move some of these out of the way because I do not need all of them, as you know, at the moment. And then I have these bits here that are the bits that are going to go underneath the hearts on the front of this. So I'm going to start off with this purple one, put that to the side, and then the corresponding bit that I need to go into the inside is the pink, and then I need the pink and the purple heart, and then I need the pink back in for the wedding invite bit, and then I need the purple wedding and the purple cut out invitation, which I'm going to need my tweezers for that part of it because they are so fiddly. So that is that bit there, that is to go under there, and then the ribbon that I need for this one is the pink. So obviously there's going to be different colour combinations because I have 5 colours for the main part of this card. So I'm just going to trim a bit of this ribbon off because it's got a bit sticky from the sellotape that was on there. Just getting all my bits ready. So this is going to go up here, hopefully, across there. It's a little bit wider than what I wanted, but I'm going to make it work, hopefully. So that is going to go across there. So I'm just going to put this back in my tub for now, just so I don't lose it. I'm just going to turn this tub around for the minute, so all my stuff's in a tub, so I don't get it all muddled up and, you know. So I'm just going to put them in there with that as well, keep it all together. Put my scissors there for now. And then the way this is going to go is this needs to go on first, but I need to get it so it's more or less, I can't put it so it's there, it needs to be tucked over the back. So for that I'm going to get a bit of, when I can remember where I've put it, my red liner tape. I've got everything in front of my drawer. I'm just going to get my red liner tape out, and I'm just going to snip some bits, little bits off, because you only need a little bit on the back of here just for it to stick to. It doesn't matter if I've got a little bit more, because the backing, because the pink bit that's going to go inside needs to stick down as well. So, but the only reason why I'm not going to be doing all of these on video is because I've got over 40 odd to do, and sitting here doing 40 odd wedding invitations over and over again will get a little bit boring. So I'm just going to do a few on camera, just so you can see how I've put them together, or how I figured them out. Just hoping that it's going to work. I don't know if there's a right or a wrong way for this ribbon, to be fair. So I'm just going to come up as close as I can to that side, and I'm hoping that this ribbon is going to go underneath. Try not to put it too taut, because otherwise it won't go like that. So hopefully that's not going to look too bad on there, like so. And then for the inside I'm just going to put some tacky glue, all-purpose glue, sorry, just on here, and a bit of tacky glue on the corners as well, just so that it sticks to there, which it should do. And then for the bit that's the intricate bit on here, I've got my hunky dory dotty tape, and they say that it only sticks to the paper. So this is the first time for me using this, so I'm going to see if this is how it is. So then I'm going to take this, line it up, and hopefully it's going to go on there perfect. So it's going to sit like that. Might need it to go up a little bit this side and a little bit there. So that is how that is going to go there, like so. Just going to get rid of these little bits out of the way. I'm going to come in with this. So this is going to be stuck on with foam pads, trusty foam pads. So that I'm going to have one of there, and then I get my little square ones, and hopefully they're not too big for this one. Because if you notice on this first one that I did here, the little heart there is smaller than what I was originally planning. These two that I'm doing now are a little bit bigger, so I decided to go for a slightly bigger heart, 2 hearts, to make it a little bit easier when assembling, just because the little hearts are a little bit harder to keep track of than the bigger ones. So this is going to come onto here, just there, and then we have this bit which is going to be put onto a foam strip along the back. So you just get your foam strip, put that all the way along there. So the card that I'm using, the cardstock, this pearl cardstock, is from Crafter's Companion. And I can't remember the GSM of it because I've got oh, I've done that wrong. I need the purple one, not the pink one. I'll use that one on the next one, on the pink one. Hopefully it won't dry out. So this is the purple one, because obviously you need it to be the opposite colours to what the inside of the card is going to be. I'm just putting some tacky glue onto that, just so I've got a little bit of wriggle room for it to sit. Oop, so that I can adjust if need to. So I'm just going to place this as straight as possible. I'm going to come in with this just there. Hopefully that'll dry off. So then obviously for the invitation bit I actually need the pink wedding and the pink invitation die cut. This was a Crafter's Companion die cut wedding invite thing that I got, which is right beside me if I can get it. So it's that one there, wedding invitation. Oops. So that's it there. Wedding invitation die, and it's 2 dies. So you actually get the front of this bit here, and then you get the wedding bit on here as well. I'm just making sure that all the bits are out, and this is where I need my tweezers and my dotty tape runner, because that's going to be easier to use than trying to use glue. So I'm just going to line up the wedding bit and then the invitation bit. Get it on there as straight or as neat as possible. Just to go over slightly because it was not in the right place. And then just press it down, and that should do it. So then I'm going to get my little pot for my gems, make sure I've got the right ones. Can't remember if I've got any purple ones in here, so I might use the pearl colour ones. For this, And then I'm just going to come in with put a gem just on there. I need my picky up tool. Don't need them to be too big. I could go in with the pink ones, but I'm just going to put one on there, and then there's these big ones, which I'm going to put one on this ribbon. I'm just going to put one there. Like so. Don't want to overpower it with too many gems. Got a hair on there. Just going to get rid of that. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could have gone in there with some big pink ones, but I don't think they want. I could come in with a couple of them, like. Let me just have a look to see what some of these look like in different places. No, you're a bit big. No, I think I'm just going to leave it with them ones like that. Could be moved over slightly. That ribbon is a little bit chunky, to be fair, for this kind of invitation. But if I really wanted to add a bit more to that, I have got. Thing is, I don't want to do put too much on here. So I don't want it to be OTT. Just looking for a little purple heart that. So these are the cut-offs that come out of the die. So they come out of these ones here and this one here. Just not. I don't know whether to come in. Not that way. I don't know whether to come in. Might have to move on the next one. Maybe move them up a little bit. I might come in this way, put the one there, and then I can move that up a little bit and put a heart there with a gem on it, maybe, rather than putting the gem on this one. I was going to do it with a purple and pink, but I don't think it's going to come in like that on there, but I don't know, to be honest. I do like that, but I think it's going to be just a little bit too much with the two hearts there. So maybe, maybe I'll come down this way instead next time. I might put it there or something like that. On a different, do something a little bit different with a different one, with another one. So I'm going to leave them there for a minute. So that just needs the insert now. I'm not really happy about this ribbon. I thought it was going to be a little bit narrower, to be honest. So yeah, it's a little bit not how I wanted, how I envisioned it being right up the top there. It's going to be down a little bit. So I need the ribbon to be half that. I don't know what, can't remember what millimetre this is without looking up online again. So I might have to wait to do some more of these until I've got something a little bit smaller in size. What I envisioned it being is similar to these colours. Oh, not this type here. So this is not the right colour pink, but I don't have that colour pink, so it wanted it to be like that, so it comes across, so they're not, so it's not so in your face. But I might have to come back to these at a later date. I might have to go and see about ordering some different colour ribbon. But that is the idea, but I'm sure they will be happy with whatever I come up with. So that is one. So I might not be doing any more on this video at the moment because I need to get that ribbon sorted. I mean, that one is a little bit, I don't know if some of the other ones are going to be, so like for instance this blue one, it's because of these hearts here, that is what is stopping the ribbon. So that is what, so if it wasn't for that, it'd be sitting on there. But oh dear, I don't know. So I quite like this thickness of the ribbon, but I don't know. I'm going to have to come back to the drawing board, I think, on that one. So just going to try something. This is going to be a little bit different to the ones that the two that I've done. So I'm just going to have a little play around with one. I'm going to try this blue one, so I want to do something a little bit different with this one. So I'm not going to put the ribbon on this one at the moment. Let me just, I'll be back in a minute. Let me just have a little bit of a play around before I do this on video. Okay, I've had a little play around. So let's bring in this one. So this is the original idea, or actually the original idea was this one. So I was going to have a bit of ribbon across there, and then gems. And then this was the one I did just a minute ago on camera, on video. And then while I was off and having a little play around and a little decision, I come up with this one. Because the ribbon is not working on that for me. So I've come up with this solution, but after I've done this one, I decided that on another one that I got a bit of ribbon, and I was going to put a bit of ribbon across there and then move the hearts to this side. So with this one, this is what I'm going to do on this one. So this is the blue and green combo. So this is the only one, the other one I'm going to be doing on this video. So I just need to make sure that I put the ribbon obviously where it needs to go, and the tape so that it will hold in place while I put that back on, that green backing on. I'm just going to put some red liner tape on these corners, well these sides, where hopefully the ribbon is going to go. So obviously for these invitations I still need a lot of cutting out to do with dies, and I think I'm going to have to buy more of this card because I've run out again. So this is for the ribbon to go on, so I'm just going to, hopefully this doesn't stick to my table. I just need to place that where it's going to go, which I know it's going to stick to my table. It's because it's going to go across here, which is moved again now. So I'm just going to hold that side down for a minute. because it's got to come across at an angle, so it's got to come across there, and then it's got to come across just there like so. Hopefully that's in the right place and it's not going to be too taut. So that's going to go there. It's got stuck to the thing now. I need to do a little bit of a longer ribbon I think when I'm doing that, so it's still usable. So I'm just going to come in with some of my all-purpose glue on these bits here, and then some tacky glue on some of these little corners. And the only reason why I'm doing it this way on the card is because I don't want it all stuck to the middle bit of that, obviously, so that's why I'm using the tacky glue for this one. I'm going to turn this around because I'm working back to front otherwise. I'm just going to put some of this hunky dory dotty tape on, and then hopefully bring this in, line it up. Sorry if my head does get in the way while I'm trying to line up this. So I can place that down, because where that red liner tape is, it's going to stick that down anyway. So it could be a little bit neater across there. So what I might do the next time I do it is put some red liner tape underneath this bit, so it's going to hold it down a little bit firmer, because that hasn't really stuck on this side. But I don't think I can get this off to try and get that a little bit tighter, so I might just pull that way a little bit, and then hopefully get that there, and then get my scissors and hopefully snip a bit of that off before I go sticking it back down. I'm just going to turn it over for a minute. Okay, that looks cool. I'm just going to come back in with a bit of my all-purpose just across there, and a little bit of the tacky back in this corner again. And then just press that down, so that looks a little bit better than what it did. Just going to throw them bits in the bin, this red liner backing, and then these are the hearts, so I'm going to come in with these ones first. So these have all been die cut. I'm just going to put these sticky backs, foam pads on, sorry, on the back of here. So I can finish that sheet up. Just going to put that there. Something was making a funny noise. So I'm just going to pull these backings off. And then it's going to come in, try and get this as centre as possible. Do it this way, like that. Now the top bit, next layer. on top of that one. So, and then this little one on top of that. And that one on top of there. And then this one. If I can find what I'm looking for in my tub over here. Yep. And then this one is going to come down here. What I might do is just come above a little bit on that one, like so. And this little blue one on the top of this one. So that is that bit done. And then for the tricky bit is this wedding invitation. Oops. Peel the backing off, and then place that down. And I've got my wedding invitation bit, so I just need to check to make sure all the bits are poked out of here. This die is such a, once it's cut out, it's so delicate. I've lost my tweezers, found my tweezers, and then come in with this wedding, stick that down, and then the invitation bit onto there. Now I just need a few of these gems, which I was going to go with the green and maybe a blue. And I'm definitely going to have to order some more of these lovely gems, because this is not going to do the amount of invitations I have got to do. Oops. So now I just need them to tally up with the other one that I've done previously. So this is going to go gem on there. So it's going to be the bigger one, but it's supposed to be green, which is this one that I want to go on there. And then I need a smaller green, which I think that's a bit too, I can't remember what size the green one was. Oh, I just dropped it on my lap. It might have been this one on the other one. So I think that's the size I'm going for on this heart. Excuse my tummy if you can hear it growling. Oh, pinging around everywhere. You're going to go on there. Just need to see if I can snip this bit of ribbon, because it's just poking through a little bit. Where it started to fray. And then what I might do, just going to place it on there. I'm not going to stick it down yet. I'm just going to have a look. Oh, just going to have a look to see. Oh, thing with these little tiny gems is they cling to you everywhere. Cling everywhere. Oh, it's pinging around everywhere. And I think I'm just going to put a gem, blue gem on there because of it being green and blue. And I think that will be okay for this one. Don't think I want to go small. I'm going to get a small one just to have a look. But I think the smaller style, if I can pick them up, is that one, which is the same size as this one here on there. Maybe the smaller one or the bigger one. I'm not 100% sure. I think I prefer the bigger one. I mean, on some of them I could do the smaller one, and then on some I could do the bigger one. I think I'm going to go with the bigger one on this one. Don't seem to be that many of them ones though, that's the thing, so I'd have to buy loads of this style of gem. There seems to be more the smaller type than the bigger type. But we'll see how we go. See if I can find some that are just blue, green, pink, purple and yellow. I'm just going to put a dollop of glue on there so that I can stick this down onto there. I'm just going to throw them all over the place. I think I've got all my gems, and there's a little tiny one there. A bit tiny. Won't be using them ones on anything. Too small. So I'm just going to tidy this up and just bring the other one in. I've lost my top for my... No, I haven't. You can go in there. You can go back in there. You can go in there. Put you away in a minute. You can go under there. Out, stab myself with my pin. Can't even see the hole. End up stabbing myself again. And that's that. And that's that. Put that away. Put that away. Poke it all away. Put that away. Away. Okay. Throwing things on. There's a heart on the floor. That's not what I needed. Thank God. Just going to put this heart back in this little tub. Because I'll probably use them on something else anyway. So that is the card that I'm going to, invitation that I'm going to be going with, because I think I like that one better. Than this one. And this one was the original design to start with, and I showed my brother with that. So I prefer, out of the four of them, I prefer them two at the top there and them two at the bottom. Will still get used, but they will be for the evening. So yeah, them three are what I've got. Obviously they need a few more finishing touches done on some of the other two. Need to change a few bits on one of them. and that one's just going to be the evening one, so I might end up doing them ones for a evening one, so I can put evening above there and then use the ribbon on that bit there maybe, or I could go the same way as I did the others and put the hearts on this bit here and do the do the ribbon there with the gem like this one, and then put the evening bit up the top there maybe, I don't know, might have to revisit. So that is the wedding invitations that Tracy Fletcher asked if she was going to be seeing the wedding invitations. So that is just the two that I'm doing on video. As I say, they are very time consuming and I don't have a lot of time to do the videos and keep talking while I'm doing them, so that is the gist of it. And then obviously the colour of different colour coordinations. So for instance, this one is pink and yellow, so then this heart would be yellow, this one would be pink, this one would be yellow, and vice versa. So that is that. Oh, excuse me, I sneeze. Yeah, so that is that for this video. So I hope you did like this video. It's not hunky-dory, no, it is a wedding invitation using Crafter's Companion card. So that is it for this video, and next time when I come back it will be hunky-dory, because these ones I won't be doing on video again. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to come back with yet, but I've got a couple of birthday cards to make, so I could come back with them, which will be hunky-dory, and it could be any one of the collections that I've got. It depends on what takes my mood when I decide to do some crafting. So until next time, take care of yourselves, bye for now.